Hello guys, Chris here and welcome back to another video. This one, my friends, I'm going to be testing the GeForce GTX 1050 Ti in the Tomb Raider Trilogy that was free on Epic a week ago or so. So the last 3 games on the Tomb Raider series. This one is the Asus Strix version of the card. It comes already overclocked out of the box. I am not pushing it further, as you can see right here. And of course, we are using the latest Nvidia drivers with it, 487.29. As usual, we're pairing it with a Ryzen 95900X and 32 gigabytes of RAM to avoid any CPU or RAM bottlenecks. And if you want to get the same FPS as me in these games with 1050 Ti, you only need something like a Ryzen 3 3100 or an i3 10100F. Those CPUs won't bottleneck this card and we'll end up getting the same FPS. So let's get right into Tomb Raider 2013, shall we? Okay, I'm gonna show you these settings right here because it's easier to see, I guess. 1080p resolution, and over on the advanced settings, I set it to ultimate quality here. I did disable motion blur there, of course, but everything else is set to the ultimate quality preset. I'm not even gonna touch the hair quality. Let's leave it at TressFX for now, at least. Let's see how it runs. Okay, this is actually pretty damn good on ultimate quality, guys. 70s. It's not too bad. This is an older title, of course, but the TressFX, the hair quality, basically, is super intensive, and I actually thought it would drop from 60 using that setting. But here we go. Let's see a little bit of a fight first. This game looks really good for a 2013 game, actually, in my opinion. At least the lighting does. The textures, well, they could be a little bit better, but hey, it looks really decent. 69 FPS, 1% lows, that's awesome. And now, we're gonna fight the big boy once again right here. And I am doing this like this, not running the... Oh, wait. The built-in benchmark of this game, because it's very, like, underwhelming. There's nothing really happening there. Oh, gosh. Okay, let's take care of this big boy right now. F. There we go. Get wrecked, boy. Get wrecked, boy. Get wrecked. I wonder if this guy is actually human. He can't be, right? Like, that's just stupid. Anyways, since our hair, or Lara's hair actually, is very close to the screen right now, FPS are dropping by a lot. Look at that, 40s? That's all because of the hair, guys. If you disable that option or set the hair quality to the lowest, it will run absolutely flawlessly with way higher FPS than this. But I really want to see what the 1050 Ti is capable of on maxed out setting. It's an older title, so one would think that the 1050 Ti would be capable of running it at max settings. And that is the case, if you don't mind some drops here and there. Below 60 frames per second, which is not really too bad in a single-player title anyways. So keep that in mind. If you want 60 plus all of the time, all you need to do is disable that hair quality or the TressFX setting. Oh, that's a lot of FPS drops. Look at that. But anyways, it runs pretty well, actually, so feel free to max out this game if you want to. Let's go to Rise of the Tomb Raider from 2015. Okay, let's go for the settings here as well. 1080p resolution, DirectX 12, FXAA anti-aliasing, and over on the graphics settings, I set it to high and disabled motion blur, and I think I will also disable pure hair, because that's really intensive once again. The hair is basically the most intensive setting in this game, which is weird. Wow, that's actually okay, it's way more intensive, as you can see. These high settings, not even ultra settings, but it does look a lot better than Tomb Raider 2013 as well. The textures look amazing in this game. Now, 40-something FPS with drops into the 30s is not perfect by any means, but it is doable for a single-player title for sure. I would still have a lot of fun playing like this, as long as it doesn't drop from 30 frames per second, and it's pretty damn close, though. Oh boy, okay, let's go, Lara, don't swear, this is YouTube. There we go. Oh, I forgot to tell her that this would happen again. God damn it, I am a bad friend, or... No, I'm not a friend of Lara. Okay, anyways, come on. All right, there we go. I'm all right, buddy. Yeah, this is totally playable like this, and in a game like Tomb Raider, I think I would favor the graphics instead of the FPS. You know what? This is around what I was expecting, around like 30 to 60 at all times, basically. It won't go over 60 very often. It won't drop below 30 very often either, if at all. Yeah, this is not bad, guys. This is not bad. And honestly, if I'm not seeing the graphics side by side, I can't even tell the difference between high settings and ultra settings in this game. So definitely go for these settings. It just looks amazing. Like, look at the mountains down there. Wow, the lighting as well. It's absolutely gorgeous, guys. And close-ups, since we don't have the hair or pure hair enabled, it's not really intensive when you see their faces like this. If we had that option enabled, we'd be dropping from 30 for sure. So remember to disable that if you play on the high settings preset. Ooh, dropping again into the 30s. What the hell is so demanding around here? Maybe those smoke effects, not really smoke, cold effects, I guess. We got this. We are slow and steady, slow and steady. I don't get how that's slow and steady, Lara, but okay. Anyways, I think that's it. There's nothing really more intensive happening here, at least in the first part of this game. And yeah, it runs pretty well, in my opinion. Totally fine for a single-player experience, once again. Also, I'm not testing a lot of settings today because I am already testing 3 games. The video would be huge if I did test a ton of settings for each game. I'm just using the settings that I would use if I was playing the games myself. And finally, Shadow of the Tomb Raider in DirectX 12, 1080p resolution. By the way, this game runs way better in DirectX 12 than 11. And the medium settings without motion blur, and I will set the pure hair to low as well, because that doesn't really matter too much to me, at least, to have beautiful hair, you know. I mean, my hair is fine. Okay, so we're actually going to run the benchmark here to see 3 different scenarios instead of me playing the game in one single scenario. At least now we get to see this area with lots of people and light effects and stuff like that. And then we're going to see the jungle area and then like a little village. So I think this is a better representation of what to expect, of course. And in terms of FPS, I guess it will be around the same as the previous game on high settings, but now of course we are on medium settings, and unfortunately you can't disable the hair or pure hair thingy altogether, so it's either low or normal. Doesn't seem to affect our FPS too much either, so I'm fine with that. 40 something, 30s sometimes. Still a very playable experience. And also medium settings looks way better than low settings in this game. And if you're playing the game and trying to enjoy the story, you will definitely want to play this one on medium, because yeah, the graphics are still pretty damn good looking, aren't they, on medium settings? And we get playable FPS for a single player title once again. So this is how I'd play this game for sure. Maybe I would give a little bit of an overclock to the GPU as well to achieve like 3 or 4 more frames per second. But that's about it. I have no complaints about this experience, at least so far. And now we're seeing this beautiful view right here. Yeah, still looks very good. Shadows are still there everywhere. I think the shadows are really low quality and they kind of disappear, some of them actually on low, so it makes the game look very bland on low. But on medium settings, again, still playable and still beautiful. I actually expected slightly less FPS because we've already seen it drop to like 37 or 38, and it's less intensive right here than previously, so I am impressed about that actually. I thought this would be the most intensive scene right now. And there's Lara looking at that boy's ass. I don't know. Why do you do this, Lara? It's so weird. Every single time in this benchmark, she just stays there. And the benchmark is over. We got 38 FPS minimum, 80 maximum, 50 on average, and 43 95% lows, which is pretty damn good, guys. I would have a lot of fun playing this game with these kinds of FPS. That's been it. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you have a 1050 Ti, you're gonna have an amazing experience in these 3 games. And yeah, if you want more FPS, You can always drop the resolution or the settings to low, of course, to achieve those sweet 60 frames all of the time. It will definitely be possible with some compromises. So that's it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next one very soon. As always, love you all. Bye-bye.